Hi there, amusement park goers, and thanks for tuning in to another edition of a park review from Big Guy Rides. The next park that we went to go visit is called Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, located in Santa Cruz, California. This is a fantastic park located on the beach, and it is a boardwalk style, one of my favorite type of parks. The first ride that appears when you go through the front entrance is Typhoon, and that naturally was the first ride that I got on. I give this one a ride rating 6 out of 10 and a size rating of a medium. This is a really fun inverting ride. It's made by ARM Inc. It does have very tight seats. I saw 2 people get kicked off, but I barely got on, so let's take a ride. What a great ride. And after that, we went over to the pirate ship. This is made by Huss, and I've been on this style at several other parks. It does allow for a pretty large ride for big riders. This one has the single position lap bars that go across everybody in the whole row. I give it a ride rating 4 out of 10 and a size rating XXL. Almost everybody should be able to take the swing on the pirate ship. After we got off the pirate ship, we went over to the Sky Glider. This is a great ride. It serves also as a transportation mode between the different sides of the park. I gave it a ride rating 5 out of 10 and a size rating XL. Singles or doubles can go on these cars, and that does allow for ample space for large riders. As we cross over the midway here, I will talk about how the different types of ticketing works at Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. You can choose to buy a single day pass, which allows for unlimited rides, and that wristband ranges between $45 and $75 depending on what day you go. They also offer single ride coupons or single ride tickets if you would like to just try out a few attractions. The rides by themselves are pretty pricey, and so if you are going to do multiple different attractions and rides, I would definitely recommend the wristband. Also note, there is some sections of the park that are open daily and some sections that are closed on limited ride days. This is a free park to enter as it is a boardwalk park and it's located on the beach. So if you'd like to just come and enjoy the park, relax and hang out, you are more than welcome to do so. You can always find information about the park on the website, including which rides will be available and the park operating hours. On a busy day, the Sky Glider is one of the faster ways to get from one end of the park to another. And I know that seems crazy based on the pace that we are going, but as you can see below, the midway gets extremely crowded and sometimes can be very busy to walk through. After that, we went over to get on Surge. This is a Chance Rides freestyle model, and one that I have not tried out at any other park, so I was excited to get on. We gave this a ride rating 6 out of 10 and a size rating of an XL. It's got fairly accommodating over-the-shoulder lap bars. As you can see, my seatbelt had plenty of room. Let's take a spin. Once we hopped off Surge, we went over to Riptide, located next door. This is your classic tilt-a-whirl style of ride. It can take up to 3 people in a car, but does allow for singles to go alone, so large riders, you should be in luck here. I gave it a ride rating 3 out of 10 and a size rating XXL. If you don't like spinning rides, I would avoid this one. After that, we hit the E&F Myler kiddie coaster called Sea Serpents. This is a family roller coaster, but it actually offers a really fun ride as it kind of goes up and down with the terrain. I gave it a ride rating 6 out of 10 and a size rating of a large. Adults, you may ride alone or with your child. If you're a larger rider, I would suggest going alone to allow for the most amount of room. With that said, let's take a couple laps with the Sea Serpent. Crazy Surf was the next ride that we went to go try out. This ride has a height limit, and unfortunately I was unable to fit. I gave it a size rating of a small, and I did want to show myself trying to fit on, so you know large riders may not fit. As a reminder, I'm about 6'4", 295 pounds. We next went over to Tornado, and this is a Wisdom Rides model. I also have never been on this style of ride, so I was excited to test this one as well. I gave it a ride rating 4 out of 10 and a size rating of a large. It has rubber lap bars that come over each rider and offer a decent amount of room, so let's take the spin. A neat thing about Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk is the park is located in and amongst several different shops and a beautiful fun center arcade. The arcade houses laser tag, prizes, food, a lot of games, and is a great place to go and cool off on a hot summer day. It is also one of the largest arcades that I have been to at a public theme park. And as you can tell from the video, it gets very busy. Again, this is free to enter, so you will see many people just roaming about. They also have mini golf inside, which is a great family game to go play. And then we popped back out to try some more rides. The Cyclone was the next one we got on. This one we gave a ride rating 4 out of 10 and a size rating of a medium. This has those fire hose style restraints and can be very difficult for large riders. After that, we headed over to the Tsunami. This is a Bertizon Music Express. This one sends you both forwards and backwards and offers a pretty thrilling ride. Larger riders, if you go with a group, you must sit on the outside as you will get squished. We give it a ride rating 4 out of 10 and a size rating XXL. Most people should be able to sit down into this ride. Cave Train Adventure is the next ride that we got on, and this is a fantastic indoor ride. Kind of a dark ride for kids and families. We gave it a ride rating 5 out of 10 and a size rating of an XL. Singles can go in a cart alone. I will just say, as you can tell with my knees, they are a little bit tight for tall riders. Let's take a lap inside with the train. Fair warning, parts of this ride may have some moving animatronics and some darkness that may be a little bit hard to see, but I still wanted to give you guys a great idea of what this ride was like. What a great ride that was. And up next we went on Space Race. This is their hover bumper cars, and this is one of 2 bumper car style rides at this park. They also have a traditional style bumper cars. This one we give a ride rating 3 out of 10 and a size rating of an XL. It's a little bit difficult to sit down into these cars, but they only have a single seatbelt strap, so once you sit down, you should be good to go. And up next was a really anticipated ride for me. This was Ghost Blasters, a Sally Corporation dark ride. This is a shooter ride and is a really fun family game while you get to go around the track. I give it a ride rating 4 out of 10 and a size rating XXL. Note on this ride, there may be quite a bit of darkness that is difficult to see, but again, I wanted to make sure I gave you guys a full view of the ride so you got to see what it looked like for yourself. Let's enjoy Ghost Blasters. That's a really fun shooter ride, and to be honest, it is not scary at all, so it's a great one for kids. It's also one of the longest indoor rides that I've been on. After that, we headed over to Wipeout. This is a Huss breakdance model, and it's located indoors with some strobe lights and black lights, which makes it a fantastic ride. It's super disorienting, and I really enjoyed this style. The cars also provide for some amazing forces. I give it a ride rating 6 out of 10 and a size rating of a large. It's a little bit tight to get down in there, especially for those with long legs, but I got strapped in, so let's take a spin. Once we hopped off there, we took a little bit of a walk around the park. This section features a lot of games and some food. Once again, there's a lot of food and games located up and down this boardwalk, so there should be no shortage of things to do. And up next, we got on the Giant Dipper. This is an ACE landmark, so if you're counting ACE credits, I would definitely stop to get this ride. And this is kind of what the boardwalk is well known for. It is a similar coaster, but not the exact same layout as the one down in San Diego. And after riding both, I think this one has a little bit more force. We gave it a ride rating 7 out of 10 and a size rating of a medium. These old cars are very tight to get into, and being a prior church model, it's a little bit old, so I can understand that. With that said, I was able to fit, so let's take the ride. That was a good ride, a little bit rough on the giant Dipper. After that, we went over to the Looff Carousel. This is a really cool ride because it has the classic ring toss game. I gave it a ride rating 6 out of 10 and a size rating XXL. Horses on the outside can grab the ring and toss it into the clown. There are also bench seats on this ride, so any adult should be able to ride. And after that, we headed over to Shockwave. This is their Zamperla Disco model. I gave it a ride rating 6 out of 10 and a size rating of an XL. You sit in this motorcycle style seating and the lap bar comes up over your back. The next ride to go try out was Double Shot. This is your classic S&S double shot model, so if you've been on any other S&S space shot or drop towers, you should fit on this one. We gave it a ride rating 5 out of 10 and a size rating of an XL. The over-the-shoulder straps allow for a decent amount of room for large riders, but those with large bellies or big shoulders may have a little bit of trouble getting strapped in. With that said, let's take the shot. What a fantastic ride that was with Double Shot. And after that, we went over to Undertow, their Mauer spinner. This one gets a really long line, so if it's important to you, I would hit this one early in the day or later in the day. Those are when the lines seem to be the smallest. I gave this one a ride rating 7 out of 10 and a size rating of a large. There are a little bit of small cars to get yourself down into, but I was fortunate enough to get strapped in, so let's take the spin. And after we hopped off that, we went over to the Fright Walk. Caution, there will be some darkness and flashing lights in this. And as we walk through, I will let you know this is also included with your wristband if you get the unlimited all-day rides. And I'm not typically one for haunts or scary rides, but this was actually pretty tame. And to be honest, was a little bit comical and made me laugh as I made my way through. If you like haunted houses or scary things, this will probably be a breeze in the park for you, but your little ones may find this to be quite scary. If it's an attraction you are looking to go through without your wristband, I would not recommend it. They also have a laser maze that's included. And then we headed over to the Haunted Castle. This is another indoor dark ride that they have. This is an IE Park model, and it is an underground ride. We gave it a ride rating 4 out of 10 and a size rating XXL. Singles can go alone, and these cars offer for ample space. It's kind of an interesting ride, so let's go around. Once we got off that, we went over to the Dream Wheel. This was a new ride for 2024. I gave it a ride rating 6 out of 10 and a size rating of an XXL. Anybody should be able to get in this ride. Singles are not permitted alone, so just make sure that you have a partner. And after that, we went over to the Sea Swings. This was another brand new ride for 2024, and it offers a little bit larger seats than most swings I've been on, with a size rating XL and ride rating 4 out of 10. After that, we tried out this kids ride. This was called the Lighthouse, and it was very tight. I gave it a ride rating 2 out of 10 and a size rating of a medium. Adults can go with their children, And this allows you to lift up and drop yourself down, although the drop is not very forceful. Singles can ride alone if they want to. Speed Bumps was the last ride that we went to go get on at the park. This is their classic bumper car style. It has a ride rating of a 6 out of 10 and a size rating of a large. Singles or doubles can go in these cars. So let's go bumping. And lastly, we wanted to take a little bit of a walk around and show you some of the kids' rides as well. This park kind of has adult rides and kids' rides all intertwined and mixed together, but there is one corner and kind of a section of the park that offers more kids' rides than others. And there is one strip here that offers a lot more shops than the rest of the boardwalk. This is towards one of the ends of the park. So if you'd like to go shopping or get some games in, I would head down to the end past Fireball. The arcade is located on the exact opposite end. On the far end past Fireball, again, is the kiddie corner, and there's a lot of great kids rides over here. Most adults cannot go on these rides unless you have children, and some of them are designed for kids only. But it's a great section for families and little ones. They've got kids gear, face painting, food, games, and more. As you can see, there's plenty for every age in the family to do. And a couple of rides that we did not get on were the water rides, including Logger's Revenge, the Rocco Plane, and the Fireball. I did not fit on Fireball test seat, so I did not attempt that ride, but that probably has a size rating of a small. With that said, brings to conclusion our visit to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, located in Northern California. Santa Cruz is a beautiful area, and I would definitely recommend this park for visitors who like thrills, beaches, shopping, games, good food, and more. I really enjoyed my visit to this park and would highly recommend it. With that said, we ask you to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, when you're at the park, don't be afraid to try. Happy riding, everybody. Thanks for watching Big Guy Rides.